You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about Pat McAfee and ESPN, more specifically their very popular show, College Game Day. Now, Game Day is one of the very few original produced shows on ESPN I will actually still consume. And one of the reasons is, hell, I like Pat McAfee, okay? I didn't love him going to ESPN, but I've thought he's been really, really a strong addition onto that show. However, I will say this. Do I think he should have necessarily gotten the spot at maybe the expense of David Pollack? Probably not. David Pollack was very good, and he was young, and he was up and coming. He knows college football in and out. NBC, I believe, has got him now. I'm not 100% sure on that. And I can tell you from shooting videos involving ESPN layoffs, that David Pollack firing was a huge video. A lot of people were just floored that David Pollack got let go by ESPN. You've got Lee Corso on that show that's getting old. However, there was a survey, but I'm going to point something out that Pat McAfee points out. There was a survey put out by The Athletic. Now, some of The Athletic's journalism is really good. Some of it is trash. And a lot of their readers, I'm just going to keep it real, don't know how else to say it, a lot of their readers are really damn woke. Really woke. And so, let's get to this. I was kind of surprised by it. Pat McAfee admits to uncertain future with College Game Day because people don't like him. And I saw this, and I was pretty surprised. I thought of all people that I would think would be connecting pretty good with ESPN's college football audience, I would have thought it would have been Pat McAfee. However, I also will say I believe Pat McAfee has probably got a bigger audience and a bigger following in the Midwest and in southern parts of the country. On the coast, I'm not too sure, okay? I'm really not too sure. Now, we all know Pat McAfee pushes the envelope every week. Aaron Rodgers pushes the envelope on that show every week. And my guess is a lot of people that read The Athletic probably doesn't like some of the guests that Pat McAfee has on and some of how they feel about things. We know Rodgers, the vaccine, all that kind of thing, okay? The haters, admittedly, are getting to one of today's most popular analysts and broadcasters. I'm surprised he even addressed this, but I'll give McAfee credit. He tries to be transparent. Pat McAfee has become one of the most polarizing faces on television, especially now that he is appearing on ESPN's College Game Day. However, a recent survey by The Athletic revealed that 48.9% of the program's viewers do not like McAfee on the show. McAfee admitted that the information, quote, has been brought to my attention more than a few times over the last few days, but he does not take the outlet too seriously. I think that's a good idea. I don't think a lot of the consumers of the Pat McAfee Show and or of College Game Day really and truly are probably big Athletic readers. I wouldn't think anyway. Quote, I've never been friends with a human that reads The Athletic, so I'm not 100% sure what style of human these 3,100 folks are, McAfee wrote. Pretty good shot at The Athletic. McAfee gave a huge shout-out to the 30.1% who like him, but also addressed those who do not like him. In fact, he admitted they are a reason why he has not committed long-term to the program. Quote, to the 49%, I have some great news. I have heard you all very loud and clear since the beginning of my stint on Game Day. It's one of the biggest reasons why I have not re-signed a contract with the legendary show. I'm not right for some crowds, and the, quote, distinguished college football folks are definitely one of those. He wrote, well, he showed up for the Oklahoma-Texas game. I got to be honest with you. I thought that show he had on at least the Pat McAfee Show from that location was really good the Friday before that game. And I thought the people out there at the fair loved McAfee. Quote, excited to enjoy the rest of the year that's shaping up to be a great one and then see what the future holds. McAfee called it, quote, a blast and honor to be at that desk and to work with the fine folks of that family. McAfee joined the program in ESPN this year, continuing to host his own show on the network. Before getting on the mic, he also spent 7 seasons in the NFL as an Indianapolis Colt as a punter. He's also wrestled and done commentary for the WWE, which he is still at random times involved with. I actually have to admit, I was surprised about this feedback that he got from this survey, but he made a very good point. The Athletic. Who exactly are the readers of The Athletic? Now, I read The Athletic at times because there are specific journalists that follow certain teams that I want to be plugged in with that cover the teams in person, like guys that cover either the NFL, the Patriots, or the Ravens, okay? Very good sources during all of the drama that these teams have gone through, specifically Lamar Jackson and that, of course, contract situation when he was trying to get the Deshaun Watson deal. The Athletic did some good work there. But he's right. I'm not too sure that the Athletics readers and the Pat McAfee Show and his fans, they're probably not going to align in many ways. I can tell you that right now. I think Pat McAfee has a very good, more of a everyman, blue-collar kind of back and forth with his audience. Like last week when he let the kid re-kick the goal, the field goal, and he missed the $60,000 kick. McAfee let him kick it again and gave him $30,000. And it was a really good moment on that College Game Day program. I hope McAfee doesn't leave it, to be honest. I think he's been a good addition. But, again, it would be a shame if David Pollock was let go specifically so there was a spot freed up for Pat McAfee, because David Pollock, I thought, was in probably like the top 5 in his game of college football analyst. And I don't know why you couldn't have put them both on there, frankly. Why not have done both? Lee Corso's getting very old. I've got a lot of respect for Lee Corso, but he's getting older, and we know it, and he's not even on the show quite, for the full show sometimes, outside of picking the games, etc. Very odd. Pat, I will give Pat this. He seems to be pretty self-aware, and if he thinks people don't like him, evidently he's willing to walk away. The only problem, and I wonder this, is all that money he got from ESPN is some of it in part to be one of the co-hosts of College Game Day. Question mark. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. I hope he stays on there. To hell with him, Pat McAfee. Stay on the show just to spite him. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.